The coronavirus pandemic has had a profound impact on the global economy. The virus, which was first identified in Wuhan, China in late 2019, quickly spread around the world, leading to widespread illness, death, and economic disruption. In this script, we'll take a closer look at how the coronavirus pandemic has affected the economy. The coronavirus pandemic has had a range of economic impacts. One of the most significant impacts has been on employment. As businesses shut down and consumer spending declined, many companies were forced to lay off workers. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the U.S. unemployment rate reached a peak of 14.8% in April 2020, up from 3.5% in February 2020. While the unemployment rate has since declined, it is still higher than pre-pandemic levels. Another impact of the pandemic has been on small businesses. Many small businesses were forced to close their doors permanently as a result of the pandemic. According to a report by the National Bureau of Economic Research, the number of active business owners in the United States fell by 22% between February and April 2020. The pandemic has also had an impact on consumer spending. As people were forced to stay at home and businesses closed, consumer spending declined sharply. This had a ripple effect on the economy, as businesses that relied on consumer spending were forced to cut back on production and lay off workers. Finally, the pandemic has had an impact on global trade. As countries closed their borders and travel restrictions were put in place, global trade declined. This had a particularly significant impact on industries such as tourism and hospitality, which rely heavily on international travelers. Overall, the coronavirus pandemic has had a significant impact on the global economy. From employment to small businesses to consumer spending and global trade, the pandemic has disrupted economic activity in numerous ways. While the economy has begun to recover in some areas, the impact of the pandemic is likely to be felt for years to come.